Sad news hits the Jamaican diaspora abroad as a Jamaican man has been charged with premeditated homicide in the DeSoto County in South Florida, ladies and gentlemen. Shocking allegations along with these charges. And the man charged is known as Hugh Denzil Powell. Breaking news, families and friends. Breaking news. Greetings and salutations, to all nations. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite Jamaican. It's Rastafari Soldier here of Deep Roots TV. Thank you for tuning into the Rastaman channel. It's a sad day in the diaspora in Florida as a Jamaican man, Hugh Powell, has been charged with the unexpected death of a young woman, Emla Hendricks. It is being said that he has been charged with a felonious crime of homicide. Yes, I'm talking about murder in the first degree with a premeditated intent. The DeSoto County Jail profile shows Powell as a 65-year-old black male and was born in 1959. Off the Arcadia Avenue in Arcadia, Florida, a 911 call was made, and the police apprehended the perpetrator of this heinous crime on the scene. Just a disclaimer, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a vlogger, and this particular person here is a family member. It's my uncle, to be exact, and the young woman, unfortunately, that was taken out is also a family member on the other side, as Emla Hendricks is well known in the community of Cornwall district, and also Hugh is also well known in the parish of St. Elizabeth. My condolences to the families of the Hendricks for this heinous and reprimandable and families and friends, I'm just shocked of the repulsiveness of the whole situation to know that I have to report on a family member that has taken not only a female life but another family member's life. Is unfortunate. As I said, this gentleman is a family member from one side, and the young woman is another family member from the other side. And this touch home, really touch home, as there are not much details on the actual incident that occurred from the DeSoto County, jail. But as I said, Hugh Powell is now incarcerated at the DeSoto County Jail facility in Florida. And as we understand, he has been now charged. He was charged with, like I said, homicide in a premeditative way. And then when I looked up the information here as far as the Florida statute, it documents that this is the unlawful, unaliving of a human being when perpetrated from a premeditated design to affect the death of a person or the unaliving of a human being. And it's saying that this unaliving charge is the first degree and constitute a capital felony punishable as provided in 775.082 in all case section. And it's saying that this is punishable by capital death and also life imprisonment. So it's unfortunate, like I said, it's not something that I ever thought I would have to report on. Just wanted to give you a disclaimer that, these are two of my family members, and it's unfortunate. Hugh Powell reportedly now in the DeSoto County Jail in South Florida. And again, my condolences to the families and friends of Emla Hendricks. My heart bleeds, goes out to you. I've been up since 2 a.m. when I heard the news, and I cannot believe that this situation has transpired. So my heart goes out to the families, the friends of Emla Hendricks. The whole community right now is mourning. The entire St. Elizabeth is shocked of what has transpired. And there's no excuse for any man to be taking the life of another, especially not a life of a woman, especially not a person's life from the same community. It's a real embarrassment. This is a real tragedy. Families and friends, I'm telling you, it's more to the story, but I've heard a lot of, allegations circling. So if you know these people or know anything behind what could have transpired there in DeSoto County, like I said, where Hugh Powell took the life of a beautiful empress by the name of Emla Hendricks. And it is being said that she is a lifelong friend. As the situation develops, families and friends, I'll try to keep you, abreast of what's going on. But it's a sad, sad situation to see that I'm a vlogger and have to be reporting on a family member that has committed such a heinous crime. My condolences again. Rest in peace, Emla. And it's unfortunate to say this, but when you do these kind of crime, you will be paying the time, like I said, in Florida, for a homicide with a premeditated intent. Is punishable by capital punishment of death and also a life imprisonment. And it's unfortunate right now you have this Jamaican man, Hugh Powell, that has dashed his dreams and hopes asunder and have brought grief to the family and community. Currently, his bond is set at no bond. There's no available bail right now, as the Arcadia Police Department has now charged Hugh Powell with the unaliving of, Emla Hendricks. And families and friends, like I said, these two people are my family. So I'm sending out condolences to Emla family, the Hendricks, the entire community of Cornwall District. All the friends and families that know Emla. She have met her demise at the hand, unfortunately, of my family member. And it's just unexplainable feeling right now to know that I have to associate myself with someone that has committed such an heinous crime against such a beautiful soul. May her soul rest in peace. And, like I say, of all criminals that has committed crimes against humanity, the innocent men, women, and children of the world, if you do the crime, you will have to do the time, because the long arm of the law, especially in this time of Donald Trump's governance, you will have to pay the time. And this is unfortunate, families and friends. It hurts so deep because I've met this young woman multiple times and she's so sweet. She has such an aura that exemplifies femininity that's graceful. The development that she has put forth in the community shows her loyalty and her courage and her honor for her country. I have no much more to say that I'm very sorry for the lost, and to the friends and the families from our family, our deepest apology. And no apology can fix none of this. But Jano, families and friends, none of us expect this. None of us expect to see this. None of us want this. No one in our community, no one in our family. It's a very, very disappointing situation. A very, very sad situation right now. And, we can't bring back Emla. And no matter how much we say sorry to the Hendricks, we know it's not going to solve the problem. But I know in time, all wounds are healed. And right now, the DeSoto County Sheriff Office in Florida has a strong grip on my uncle, my family member right now, because he has perpetrated what the government of the United States of Florida deemed to be, a premeditated homicide upon a military veteran. So it's serious situation, and like I said, these are allegations. They are not something that, have been proven as yet, and all persons that are accused are presumed innocent until proven guilty. But the news has spread like wildfire amongst the Jamaican diaspora in Florida, in New York, and all around Jamaica, especially in St. Elizabeth, because these two people are known. They are known to be two of the bright shining stars in St. Elizabeth. And families and friends, it's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I never thought I would live to see where I have to report on such a egregious, such a tragic news about my families, about my friends, family, about my community sharing this loss right now, because Emla does not deserve whatever, she received, regardless of what the situation is. I'm speaking to many family members about the situation, and I want to give the advice too. Please, families and friends, if you're ever in a situation where someone can get hurt, just walk away. Leave the situation. We all have been scorched. We all have been burnt. We all have lessons to learn. Right now, there's tragedy amongst our community. Not just my community, not just in St. Bess, but, in the U.S., in the Jamaican diaspora, because we have lost two out of our population from the lack of self-control and the lack of logical reasoning. We have to learn some more, negotiation skills. We have to learn some more, domestic resolution skills. We have to have families and friends that we can call on in the time when we feel like we're on the edge. Because like I'm telling you, just like D. Brown said, no man is an island. No one stands alone. And we have to look into the honor to protect our women and our children and the innocence of the population. Our people have been robbed. And yes, it seems like we have been robbed of more than financial things. Seems like we have lost our humanity. We have lost the simple value of morality. It's a shame. I don't know who is to blame, but at this point, families and friends, my uncle a big man. Should have known where him stand. And it seems like at this point, we just have to wait and see what's the court's decision. But regardless of what it is, it's a true violation. Yeah. On this beautiful woman. It's a true violation on the Jamaican nation as we continue to perpetuate the same kind of immorality and inhumane action against each other. It just violates everything that we are told. Jamaica, one love, out of many, one. Look at the beautiful smile of Emla. The Hendricks are right now in mourning. The entire community of Cornwall is in mourning as the Florida police in DeSoto County has now, verified that yes, Hugh Powell has been charged with homicide in a first-degree premeditated way. His court date will be in May the 25th. And it's just, I'm on that total loss, families and friends, to be in a situation where Jaja can see my family in the jail and not just in a jail for some simple thing when more do a year or two or maybe 5. But this could be for life. And I hope, the situation can be resolved. But right now, I don't know what kind of resolution we can come forth with right now for Emla. Because it's difficult right now for I and I man to even grasp how two people that has known each other from birth could fly to another country, and at the end of the day, at the end of it, it's themselves they hurt. I just can't overstand. But right now, like I said, the details of what actions were taken and the circumstance have not been clearly documented. But because I'm a vlogger and at times I do speak of other negative things in other people's family, and I just want to let you know that we all have that vulnerability. So if I do find myself in a situation where someone have to vlog about me, it's unfortunate that I have put myself in that situation, just like how Hugh D. Powell has done. At his, elder age of 65, now he's going to have to fight for his own life. And not only that, because he unalive someone he considered to be his wife. The DeSoto County has confirmed felony in the 12 JC type. Families and friends, like I said, in the Arcadia Police Department are the one that made the arrest. I will try to look into, this particular department to see if I can find any details on the arrest. But man, just like I said, many people calling, many people asking to find out if this is true from the community, from Jamaica, and not a lot of people would have vlogged about their family member, in such a situation. But man have vlog about it to make the people them understand, say, we have to mind what we're doing when we're doing what we're doing. Because a simple thing can just, guarantee. In future episode, hopefully I'll get some more information and speak about this. But Jah Rastafari, I know the entire community in Cornwall District, the entire community in St. Elizabeth, the diaspora in Florida is astonished by the inhumane action that has taken this young woman's life. And I man tell you, say, I take no bribe. Right? I man a shine a light on this domestic fight that Jamaicans have, husband and wife. Because many people are losing their life, it seems like we don't have the ability to walk away day or night. It is time we stop doing this. It is okay to have a relationship and break up. It's a normal part of life. Man, you don't own these women. Women, you don't own these men. Right? So, at the end of the day, I have to check myself. That's why I don't want to say the wrong thing, you guarantee. So, the man them don't own the woman them. And the woman them don't own the man them. So, when a woman say, me I leave, man, on the allow the woman for live. And woman, when the man them say them a walk out, or they just open the door and tell them, go on. Because it's yours to dash out. But at the end of the day, I have no details like for what is the reason why Hugh would have went off the rail. But like they say, in America, it seems like him just crash out. Guarantee him just crash out. So when I get some details, families and friends, I'm really doing this vlog for the people them that know these two people and the people them that want to understand that living in a violent relationship brews evil. And you have to find a way out. Look at the beautiful, beautiful woman, Emla Hendricks, R.I.P. My cousin, R.I.P. Just so you know. And remember, if you do the crime, family and friends, if me a vlog for my own uncle, I'ma find out say you're doing these things. I man in the media. You are guarantee and don't take it to heart. Cause if you do good and me get wind of it, me will report on it. But you know say a bad news them sell. Bad news them sell. See it there? My family upon heights of heights and to the lowest depths he have fell. So the heights of great men reach and kept. Yeah, I was not attained by sudden flight. But people, we don't have to remember. You have to love the ones that you lay your head around at night. You know, R.I.P. Rest in peace to my family. Good luck to my next family. You know, I hope situation will work out on a legal end. But right now, my family's, you have no friend. Because you got unalive, a sister, a citizen, a veteran, a daughter, a mother, my own a cousin. Hurt my heart. For words, I'm at loss. Families and friends, just put R.I.P. in the comments for me, yeah, man. For yesterday, I feel drained. It's like my body feel the vibes. My own uncle unalive, my own cousin in DeSoto, Florida. Some of the two feel kind of energetic right now. Leave your comments, family and friends. R.I.P. my beautiful cousin. May your soul rest in peace and more life and more joy. Cha-cha.
Watch me, this is Wayne One, you know, so may I represent for Deep Roots TV. This one is a bombshell. Check it out.